Welcome, Deronda here with Foods 101. Today I'm going to show you how to bake perfect cornbread in a cast iron skillet using only 4 ingredients. The ingredients you're going to need is 1/3 cup of whole milk, 1 cup of self-rising cornmeal. This can be yellow cornmeal or it may be white, but it needs to be self-rising. 1/2 cup of whole buttermilk. Make sure you use the whole buttermilk. And 3 teaspoons of vegetable oil. If you want to use canola oil, that's fine. 3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon. You're going to need a cast iron skillet. This is a 6-inch cast iron skillet from rim to rim. Make sure your cast iron skillet is well seasoned so your cornbread will not stick to it. If you want to double the ingredients and make it in a 12-inch cast iron skillet, it'll turn out the same. So let me show you how we're going to get this together. To a medium mixing bowl, I'm adding my self-rising cornmeal, the whole milk, and the buttermilk. With a whisk, we're going to make sure we incorporate these 3 ingredients. It won't take long. Make sure you scrape down the sides of your bowl. We're adding half of the vegetable oil. I'm using vegetable oil. If you want to use canola oil, that's fine. And we're going to make sure these 4 ingredients are well blended. Now, we're going to sit this off to the side, let it rest, and don't stir. While we prepare our cast iron skillet, you're going to add the rest of the oil in your cast iron skillet. My oven has been preheated to 450 degrees. Off to the oven. On the middle rack for the next 7 minutes. The idea is to get that cast iron skillet smoking hot. Before we take that cast iron skillet out of the oven, we're going to stir our batter that's been resting. And you see the bubbles in here? That's what we're going to break down. And vigorously just give it a lovely little stirring. All right, I hear my timer going off. Got my skillet out of the oven, very hot, be careful. Immediately, hear that sizzle? We're going to add that cornmeal batter. Immediately, this goes back into the oven on the lowest rack for 20 minutes. Use your timer and no peeking. My timer's going off on the cornbread. Here comes that fabulous cornbread, and look how gorgeous that is. The trick here is to immediately get it out of its cast iron skillet. Take a knife, go around the edges to loosen it up, and this is of course a well-seasoned cast iron skillet. It's going to come out very beautifully, and we're just going to flip it upside down, and looky there. I want you to hear this crunch on the cornbread. Oh, it's going to be lovely and crunchy. I'm going to cut into it and you can hear it just crunch. Oh, and look at that steam coming out. Gonna cut it again. I know you're thinking, no eggs? You're right, no eggs. Just think of all those bean soup recipes or anything else you can think of to eat this cornbread with. I'm going to give it a try. Lovely. Delicious. Look how moist it is. And you got that crunch right there on the outside. Looky here how crunchy it is. Just tears apart. It took me decades to perfect this cornbread recipe. Hope you give it a try. Give me thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Hit that notification bell to be the first to get my new YouTube food videos. I'm Deronda with Foods 101, and I'll catch you lovely people later.